Hi there, Ronnie, your variable play. Welcome to another Just Sleeving this time around. I am sleeving the hype game Wingspan Pocket, which could be a future uh, another winner. But actually, there are many Wingspans already that has come about, and I am excited for this one because it is definitely more travel friendly, which I tend to always like games that have that are portable and has a lot of uh, content inside while being in a small box, just like the one I opened up last time, which was Botany, the War of the Posies. Okay, so Wingspan Pocket, Stonemeyer Games, of course, still by Elizabeth Hargrave. So a swift wingspan game designed by Elizabeth Hargrave, illustrated by Natalia Rajas and Anya Marie Martinez Yaramillo. Okay. It's one of those where they try to lessen the amount of plastic. So now it's just with these sort of tape covers, which is fine, I think. You just are always a bit scared of whether it will peel correctly or not. So always my fear. So for now, let's go and cut it first, and then I'll see if I can peel it correctly later. Hmm. Okay. And for the other one, so lift it up a bit. There. Right. And we should have better teeth to work with to peel the tape. So good thing it is not leaving any residue. So that's fine. My dog is Hero is knocking on the door because he can feel the air condition. Let me just get him because he's not gonna stop. Okay. Right. And let me just take the one from the bottom. Same idea, but now that we have some teeth, but still I want to be careful because if it does peel the the print, which is going to be very problematic if that's the case. Anyway, it did not. Good. Ooh, what happened to my video though? Oh no. Um, hold on. Why did it do that? There. Okay. Cool. Interesting. How why that spun around? Okay. So we have the box, Wingspan Pocket, cards. I do hope I have the sleeve for these. I did not bother checking. We will find out soon. And I also hope that, oh my gosh, there is not going to be enough space. Uh, yeah, thanks. So unlike the the Botany, the game, this has too many cards and did not have enough provision for space for sleeved. and even has these tiny cards. The eggs and your markers. So we shall see if it will fit. But really, thank you, designers and publishers, for making a box that's always never going to be fitting sleeves. Because in your country, maybe it doesn't matter. But for countries like the Philippines, it does help because of the weather. It's always just a little bit grimy, and people's hands are not going to be dry, and it will always leave marks and things. And so it always helps in the Philippines to sleeve them. And also, many times I've experienced where well, I hope this is the sleeve size though. I actually haven't checked. Let me. It feels like it is. Maybe, I don't know. Seems so. It is bigger. So I don't know. I think I do have something smaller. Let me double check if I do. 57.5 by 89. Is there something smaller? 50, 59. I'll need for the small sleeves. Let me bring that out already. 59, 57. Ah, there. There is 56. So I do have them. I don't know how many cards these are. We will find out. Please go back inside the stash. And let's see if this is the... Yes, that is, I believe, the best match we can. There you go. Okay. Cool. I think one of the options we're gonna have to do is to dispose of this, just like before. So maybe there's still hope of it fitting in the box. We shall see. So I will keep them this way. I'll face them to you guys. That way it will be a little bit easier for me to sort them after. Is that correct though? Feels like it's upside down. Yeah, there. That's better. Oh, Okay. So yeah, the great lovely art, of course, as always. I like the card size actually. I kind of always like this shape, this than the standard one. Although it holds a little thicker, even though it's the same thickness, it feels like you're holding more stuff, and it doesn't stack well because of the lessened surface area. Oh, sorry, my My face is blocking the cards. There you go. So gray go away bird. Gray heron. Helmeted guinea fowl. House sparrow. So this is the Maya in the Philippines. Hi, KU. Thank you for joining in. I have not played the game actually, so it is my first time to sleeve and play it. Well, going to be playing it, so we'll find out. How was your experience? Inca term, Indian peafowl, healed toucan, king vulture, uh, laughing kookaburra. So they do not. Okay. So this is really gonna go. So that you have some resemblance of it fitting. I think without the box, it just might. So we will find out soon. It felt like 4 people playing solitaire at the same time, mostly. Very rarely. Uh, Very rarely, sometimes would happen on another player's turn that triggers an effect for you, but it was rare. Well, just like most deck building games, I think, or tableau building Euro type games. Did it play fast though? I think most of the time, uh, sort of Euro feeling card games have this tendency of playing in isolation. It's like you're a group solitaire, and then seeing. It's always a balancing act with games and how games are designed, where uh, you want to increase the interaction, but at the same time, you want that sort of engine development feel. But it also feels very painful if your engine is broken just because somebody else said so. So the take that is definitely decreased. I did notice, at least from the reading on how it plays, that you kind of do everything on your turn. And I think maybe uh, if it was cut up, it will take longer though. If it was cut up, the phases in the turn, but you sort of see more of what people are doing. But the tendency, because you have to do all of the steps on your turn, and you activate your flock, people kind of will zone out because of this. It depends. If your cards guide you to a strategy with a lot of birds, then your turns take longer. Yep, because you have so many choices what you want to go for and or do you want to play in. Yep. Yes, I can imagine. A good thing that they capped it at 6 cards. Otherwise, uh, yeah, it will be a long turn. Have you played? I recently opened up War Botany, War of the Posies, and was able to play a few rounds with it. Deck building game with the very very light, not so engine building, more of like combo building. You play cards that you finish certain uh, features that then trigger things that allows you to do a bit more. So it sort of primes up for some nice turns. But it doesn't, unlike this, where it's really an engine builder, where you're constantly running every single round and it compounds every single round. But this definitely will induce players to kind of zone out because they're stuck trying to planning their game, planning their turn. Osprey. The art is always fantastic, and I think with the smaller cards feels more used, more maximized, I think. They were saying that the randomness is a bit of an issue. Um, Having the um, two resource symbols available kind of gives you more options than you never having those. Uh, Even Splendor had a very solitary-ish feeling. Not unless when you start hoarding. So when people do the hoarding strategy back in the day, I think nowadays not so much because of all of the new innovations around how to deal with that single strategy of locking in a certain resource. Uh, you kind of left that era of Splendor. My favorite engine builder, um, I think, is actually Fleet Wharf side. So very light engine building. You set up contracts you want to finish. Also a small card game. So that one I pretty much like. Always bring it out in for people. Oh, the best one, Age of Civilization. Ah, so good. Build an engine with 3 cards. That's it. That's such an amazing game, and the amount of thinking you get simply from a few sets of decisions where you allocate your workers. So it is a worker placement game, sort of more of like worker allocation mainly. Um, and then deciding whether you want to rise or fall. Microbrewers, also one of my favorite uh, hard game slash mini engine building game too. But you could also decide not to engine build and rush it. It is very much it is there for you to play. And again, also a small game. For bigger ones, I like Master of Orion, the board game. That was pretty good. Uh, but I also like engine building that has a little bit more constraint on on uh, on the parts, so it feels less solitaire because there's more uh, uh, turns you're getting to see what people are doing, even though let's say the interactions are not as high. Okay. Just a few more. Whoop. The box is really annoyingly small. with lots of cards. So I don't know. We shall find out. Can it do that? No, cannot. Oh, I have to. Yes, yes. This is the back side. Okay. But maybe I'll be able to have some containers that will support there. We'll see. For the eggs. Yeah. I think these will be for the solo game, maybe. It's the Automa, probably. I might have to cut the box so that I still have some sort of divider. Otherwise, it's going to be unwieldy to maintain. So they're going to squeeze on each other. Let's do that already. Okay. Where are my scissors? Always when you need them. Okay, there. There you go. Uh-huh. Just to free it up a bit. Yeah. Because they don't fit well. But the problem I have are these. I don't know how they're going to fit. We shall find out. So your nest. The Ottoman nest. The gold display. Last set of birds. Puffin. When I was younger, those were extinct or going extinct. So I guess they were able to save the puffins. Barn owl. Barn swallow. bee hummingbird? Well, are there other hummingbirds? I wonder if the the birds have anything to do, their mechanics have anything to do with the bird, the actual bird. Did Elizabeth plan out such that, okay, this bird lays more eggs, so let's do this. This bird likes these type of nuts, and so it's gonna do this. I don't know. Or are they gonna all behave the same way anyway? I mean, it's gonna be too taxing to develop in that manner. I don't think they would, but I wonder if there was some resemblance or influence, at least, on some logic behind what mechanics goes to where. Because when I do my game design, I try to put try try to put at least some, even from a aesthetic theme. Maybe they did it for the aesthetic. So the certain birds from well, in the old older wingspans, their habitat dictated their backgrounds. That might be the case. Too many cards, and not a not a big box. I am not sure how am I gonna pack this. Are you for real? There's still more. Uh, didn't even cover the 3 packs already. So 2 more pieces, and we are done with the basic, with the cards. Okay. Oh. All right. It's kind of okay. Yeah. So that barely sets, and I still have to add these. Uh, and then the eggs and the tokens. Okay, so what I noticed is that we have some space that are not really used well. Because of that extra curve. So I think we really have to ditch this and maybe look at a divider only approach. Maybe that might be how I'm gonna do it, because at least I have that space there for something. So if we're gonna do divider only, be something like that. We could kill these. Okay. Should keep those open, but we have some space there to do. Yeah, at least we gain those spaces. The question now is for all of these eggs, how do we store the eggs? There's some space, but it's not really. So why don't I? Actually, I realize there's more space if I really. Yes, there is a lot of space. If I remove the box, I have the dividers, which I tried, but that's it. The middle area is our connection point. And I'm just gonna check what is the largest one we can stack in the middle. It's too high. That's too high. This definitely won't work for this. Whoop. Stay apart. Stay apart. I mean, I could technically use this smaller one. It probably will fit well here. So many eggs. Ah. Okay. Yes, so they will, and then we can set that in the middle. Yes. Uh-huh. Cool. These guys I can just have like this, honestly. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it fit. I wish I had a better container for this though. Do I? Because the problem is, I doubt it's gonna flex. See, I have this, but it's too high for it. If this was smaller, then it would have worked. But I don't think I've seen any of that style. This kind of fits, but let's see. Let's see if we can utilize this for the cards. That would simplify the storage slightly. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. I mean, yeah. Haha. We are winning. Now I have to find another one like that. Do I still have one? Do we still have one of those? Good question. Yes, we do. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. Now we can maybe even include these guys. Probably. Let's do that after. Yes. I think you could. No. So let's leave that be. We can have you guys there. So the question now is, can you guys fit in there? No, you cannot. Aw. Would have been cool. But now this is a crazy idea. I do that. No. Would have been cool. It did not work. There's not enough. I mean, yeah, not enough. That they kind of work there, and on the other side, but it's like a mess of eggs. That's gonna if something slips, then yeah, that's gonna be problematic. A little bit annoyed with the box style, but you know what? We could split it into two, because if we split it into two or a few, then we could keep them flat. Maybe we can do that. Right? So that can work. I'm sure somebody has a 3D printed storage solution for this. few more. All right. So that works. Keeps them flat. It will raise the stack though. Yeah, that is a whole egg. What if we do it the other way around? So the eggs will stack in the middle. No, no, that does not work. Sad. The putting it in the middle, or I can do it like that. And then they go to the side. Kinda. Huh. So best bet is this. That's pretty much one stack. Yeah. And then that's smaller one for the rest. Yeah. Just first going on the other side with those. Yeah. I mean, not perfect, but at least it fit. Oh, come on. More cards. Okay. That's okay. Not too much. So helper cards. What size? 80, 100, something like that. I think the 8120 is too much. Oh no, actually it's just right. Yeah, 8120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. All right. So that kind of works it out, sort of. Not perfect. But you can see that once I finally close this, of course, I have one guy straggling outside. The problem with the approach is that there are spaces on the side that these were not able to cover. It really helps it a lot, but sadly we can't. So I think the next best thing is these will have its own zip lock. I think that might be our option. because if it does, then it's a little bit simpler to cover. So the only challenge is finding ziplocs that fit. Okay, this one works. Yeah, that should free up the space. I'm not a fan of ziplocs, but I keep them for this very purpose. Because sometimes the boxes don't give us a lot of options. So having these allow you to organize them in a way that there's enough space. It is too little. We're gonna have a hard time returning it. So let's find a better one. I need two. Two that are identical. Similar. Okay. Yeah, should do it. Yeah. Next best thing is just ziplock everything. They should fit now with extra space. Too bad. This would have been an easy deploy. I always sort my games for the intention of fast deployment. So it's faster to get the game out. All right. So that frees up a lot of stuff. We can stick our. Now that's the case, I believe. Can I? This one can go in there. Could I stick them all in the same? I cannot. Problem with ziplocs is that they're very fiddly. Yeah, if you don't stack them correctly, they eat up space that you did not have to worry about, but now you do. Yeah. Okay. Good. Rule book. So it's not so bad. I mean, Still bad, but not so bad. All right. That's it there. Rule book. Okay. There you go. I mean, that's good enough, right? Still not perfect for deployment, but best we can do with the box that was given. Maybe they will invent some sort of sorter. That way you don't have to worry about container of the eggs. Maybe there are smaller egg containers. That might be the case. Okay, there you have it. Thank you for joining me. I already spent an hour, probably 20 minutes, fiddling around to make it all fit back. So I'll probably take another episode to learn the game. Thank you, Kaylu Yule, Kayul, for dropping by and joining me on my stream. Uh, have a happy Sunday, everyone. See you guys. Bye.